Yeah, y'all ain't heard yet? Hey, the man, the legend, Keyshawn Davis, who, the one running around talking about, don't nobody want to fight me, so I can't get a fight, you know? Oh, he finna get ready to fight. You know who about to fight? He about to fight Nair Albright.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did Tim Bradley Jr. just say about Keyshawn Davis? Let's dial in. Let's talk about it behind the ropes.
You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Yes, I know. 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 You better watch out today.
Damn, you gonna go way back, 2023. Yeah, you already didn't you beat this dude. I know it was a majority decision. However, you beat him when you was high. When you was high.
First off, I want to say shout outs to Tim Bradley Jr. and everything that he's doing on his podcast. Highly respected, brother. Definitely respected you when you definitely was in the ring. But let's get into a little bit of what he said about Nair Albright. Now, I agree. I'm in agreement with you, Tim Bradley Jr. And this is not a rebuttal to anything that you've said. I'm just basically saying, although it's not a favorable fight, this is still a good fighter that has never been stopped. So I'm kind of excited for that. You know, it's a family affair. Keyshawn is handling business, family affairs. So, hey, I got to rock with it. I kind of see this fight like the NFL draft, you know, May 16th. You're all happy. You're licking your chops. You're like, yeah, we're going to get that player. I know we're going to get that player that we want. And you wake up May 16th and they announce that your team just took Nair Albright. Yeah, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. That's why I'm not a fan of draft nights. But anyways, that's another topic. But to get into how this scenario kind of feels, it kind of feels that way. Now, I do think that Keyshawn needs to get this guy out of here. I don't really want to see this fight like, you know, another 12 round decision. You know, I don't want to see that. I want him to do exactly what he did. Get this guy out of here. He's never been stopped. Make an example out of him. Hey, I like the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I do, once again, I do agree that this is not a favorable fight, but it still will be a good one. And just to see him handle that business and get him out of there, that'll just be great for me. And to speak to a little criticism, if I want to give Keyshawn some, I do believe if you got time for family affairs with Nair Albright, go ahead and handle that with Andy Cruz. You know, get one out of there that we want you to get out of there. You know, I'm a big fan of yours, and I'm always going to keep it real. And I'm always going to, you know, if I can, you know, help motivate that fighter to do the things that are really are going to impress. And Andy Cruz is like, I know it's like I know you could beat Andy Cruz with ease. You just can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? And this will kind of get you ready for those big fights, those big emotional fights where you got to fight guys like Devin Haney and you got to be locked in. Just get these guys out of here, Key. But anyways, shout outs again to Tim Bradley Jr. and everything that he does. Like I said, go subscribe to his channel. Like and subscribe to mine as well. You are now listening to Behind the Ropes.
You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Yes, I know. Yes.